Welcome to Locked and Loaded Sports. It's time to lock in, load up, and win big. If you're serious about sports and love cashing in on solid picks, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's get to work. In this video, we will discuss the Week 16 Saturday Night Football matchups, giving you 2 free picks per game, with 1 on the total and 1 on the side. We will be using a blend of historical data, advanced sports analytics, and real-world sentiment to deliver sharp and sometimes contrarian betting picks. Our first Saturday Night Football matchup to analyze pits the Philadelphia Eagles, who are fighting for their playoff seeding, against the Washington Commanders, who are seeking to build momentum despite their losing record. The Eagles are favored on the road. The Philadelphia Eagles enter this game with renewed confidence after snapping a 3-game losing skid with a commanding 31-0 shutout victory against the Raiders. The offense found its footing, led by 3 touchdown passes from Jalen Hurts and a strong rushing performance from Saquon Barkley. This is a critical factor, as the Eagles are generally at their best when Barkley is dominating the game, and his individual stats against the Commanders historically have been exceptional. However, they are still managing injuries to 2 crucial players. Pro Bowl offensive tackle Lane Johnson and defensive tackle Jalen Carter both missed Week 15, and their statuses need to be monitored closely. Despite their recent struggles against the spread, the Eagles remain dominant within the division, with a strong straight-up record against the Commanders in recent history. They are also known for their ability to deliver when favored by a large margin on the road. The Washington Commanders finally broke their long losing streak by defeating the New York Giants 29-21, showing they are still capable of fighting hard in divisional matchups. The offense was unexpectedly potent, finding success through the air with veteran quarterback Marcus Mariota throwing a 51-yard touchdown to Terry McLaurin. This shift in quarterback due to the left elbow injury of rookie Jaden Daniels is the most significant variable for Washington. While Mariota provides veteran stability, the passing volume and offensive scheme are fundamentally different than when Daniels is under center. The Commanders are currently dealing with a very poor run defense, a significant weakness that the Eagles are poised to exploit with Saquon Barkley. If Washington cannot slow down the Eagles' rushing attack, they will not be able to keep the game within the margin. This game ultimately boils down to a major mismatch between the Eagles' most powerful asset, the running game led by Saquon Barkley, and the Commanders' most glaring weakness, their run defense. With Jaden Daniels sidelined, the Commanders' offense, while capable of big plays, is less of a consistent threat to keep pace with a motivated Eagles team. The Eagles are playing to secure their playoff spot, and after an embarrassing 3-game slide, their complete Week 15 performance shows they are focused on winning decisively. The Eagles have a strong trend of beating the Commanders, and their powerful rushing attack will allow them to control the clock and score multiple touchdowns. We are getting locked and loaded with the Eagles to cover. We appreciate all of our viewers and subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please slap that button. Thank you so much. And now for those action players who like to debate the final score, we switch our focus to the crucial over-under, which is set in the mid-40s. Determining whether the combined score will eclipse or fall short of this figure requires a careful balance of each team's recent offensive firepower against the reality of high-stakes divisional slugfests. There is a compelling argument to be made for the under, rooted in the defensive pedigree of both teams. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders both field top-tier defenses, with each unit currently ranking among the league leaders in points allowed per game. When teams clash in such a high-stakes divisional game, the natural tendency is toward conservative, mistake-averse football, often leading to longer drives that chew up the clock. Furthermore, the Eagles have hit the under in 5 of their last 6 games on the road, while the Commanders, using backup quarterback Marcus Mariota, are likely to lean on a ground game that inherently slows the game's pace. However, the historical betting trends in this rivalry paint a distinctly different picture. When the Eagles and Commanders face off, the scoreboard tends to explode, with the total having gone over in 5 of their last 6 overall meetings. The Commanders' home games have also been a consistent source of offense, with 9 of their last 11 home contests going over the total. Most importantly, the Eagles' powerful rushing attack, led by Saquon Barkley, is expected to thrive against the Commanders' vulnerable run defense. This constant threat of high-scoring drives from Philadelphia, combined with Washington's demonstrated ability to generate big plays at home, gives us confidence that points will not be hard to come by. Given the overwhelming historical precedent for scoring in this rivalry, the Eagles' offensive resurgence, and the defensive mismatch that the Eagles' running game creates, the final tally looks like it is set to surpass the posted number. We are getting locked and loaded with the over. Please show your appreciation of our analysis by smashing that like button. Thank you. This Saturday night's divisional showdown features one of the most compelling betting narratives of the season, pitting the historic dominance of the Green Bay Packers against the current momentum and crippling injuries affecting both squads. The betting line is set with the Green Bay Packers favored by 1.5 points on the road against the surging Chicago Bears at Soldier Field. The case for the Green Bay Packers to cover the spread is historically unassailable, rooted in one of the most lopsided rivalry trends in recent National Football League history. For over a decade, Green Bay has held a statistical and psychological chokehold on the Bears, boasting 12 straight-up wins in their last 13 meetings. Their quarterback, Jordan Love, although coming off a multi-interception loss, leads a team that has not only won but has covered the spread in 5 of their last 6 visits to Chicago's home field. This powerful history suggests that regardless of recent performance, the Packers simply find a way to defeat their divisional rivals. However, the argument for the Chicago Bears to cover is a powerful one, fueled by their current health and outstanding home form. The Bears are playing their best football in years, entering the game with a dominant 9 wins against 5 losses against the spread overall. They are fresh off a commanding 31-3 home victory where quarterback Caleb Williams threw 2 touchdowns to receiver DJ Moore and running back DeAndre Swift powered the ground game with 2 rushing scores. Crucially, the Bears are facing a significantly compromised Packers team. Green Bay was ravaged by injuries in their Week 15 loss, suffering potentially devastating losses to key pass rusher Micah Parsons, top receiver Christian Watson, and starting tackle Zach Tom. The loss of this talent on both sides of the ball cannot be overstated and presents an undeniable opening for a surging Chicago team. This game represents a clash of past results versus present reality. While the historical dominance of the Green Bay Packers is an elite betting trend, the current convergence of factors is too significant to ignore. The Chicago Bears are playing with confidence, and they are facing a Packers squad that is severely compromised by key injuries. In this instance, current momentum and relative health will finally triumph over a long-standing historical trend. We are getting locked and loaded with the Bears to cover. Do you agree or disagree with our analysis? Leave your picks in the comments. It helps our channel out a bunch. We appreciate you. And now we turn our attention to the critical over-under, which stands in the high 40s for this pivotal Saturday night clash. To predict whether the combined point total will climb past or settle below this threshold, we must consider the recent surge of offensive output with the ingrained, gritty nature of this historic divisional feud. The argument for the score to finish under the total is compelling, resting heavily on the crippling injuries the Packers sustained last week. Without key players like pass rusher Micah Parsons and wide receiver Christian Watson, the Green Bay offense is severely hampered, leading to a projected dip in their scoring ability. The Chicago Bears defense, which just posted a shutout and has seen the total go under in 4 of their last 5 home games, will be facing a weakened unit. When 2 divisional teams play in cold weather environments like Soldier Field, the action tends to slow down. Given Green Bay's projected offensive struggles and the home field defensive advantage, scoring may be stifled, forcing the combined points below the threshold. But the case for the final score to go over the total is a powerful one, primarily driven by the historical high-scoring nature of this fierce rivalry. The total has gone over in 8 of the last 12 games when the Packers and Bears face off in Chicago, suggesting that these divisional battles consistently produce more offense than expected. Furthermore, the Green Bay Packers have been an overbetting favorite on the road, with the total exceeding the line in 4 of their last 5 away games this season. Chicago Bears offense is also red hot, scoring 31 points in Week 15, demonstrating an ability to generate points in bunches behind quarterback Caleb Williams and running back DeAndre Swift. This offensive momentum, combined with the trends, strongly supports a high-scoring outcome. Despite the recent injuries to the Packers, the historical trend of high scoring in this particular rivalry is too strong to completely fade, and the Chicago Bears are expected to put up a significant point total on their own. The Packers, even with backups, will likely find the end zone enough times to push the final tally over this manageable number. We are getting locked and loaded with the over. That wraps up another breakdown here on Locked and Loaded Sports. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest sports analysis and betting insights. More picks, more locks, and more action is coming your way. That's all for now. Stay sharp, stay ready, and get locked and loaded.